Hapamana taikena. Shishela hakena pamaana. Hala keen chancela akin. Kupempumana ahekena che. Sai la pepena kupuma. Hey, everybody. Always remember to drop into your heart space if you want clarity. Always remember that. Otherwise, if you're caught up in your ego, you're going to cause a lot more confusion for yourself. If you're in fear, you're going to cause a lot more confusion for yourself. So the only way to really actually know the truth and to be really clear is to be in your heart space. So that is something you can always depend on. So whether you have to breathe or you have to, whatever you need to do to get in your heart space, put your hand on your heart. That's a good way to do it. That feels so good. Shine your light out bright. Be bright, beautiful, and radiant. And just repel any darkness. So I just want to tap into something because I've been looking into being a state national. So most of us who are watching channels like mine, or who are watching this channel in particular, know that we, according to the system, we're not free. We're basically kind of employees of the government. We're servants. Citizens are servants. So, and we are also vessels of water. I don't know what the hell that means. Like, that's just weird. But we're basically stocks and bonds that are being bought and sold. And it's a complicated thing when you really look into it. So there's like two laws. There's basically the evil law that's corrupt, really wicked, and really screws people over. And then there's common law that was made by the people, which includes the Constitution and all that, which the Constitution does not apply in a regular court, in a legalistic court. But common law is the real law. So, which we have, yeah. Anyway, so becoming a state national basically is you proclaiming yourself as a human being, supposedly. So, we just have to be so careful in these times because, I could see so many people being like, oh, it's going to bring me my freedom. So I'm going to go, rush into this and get, and, become a state national. And of course, since the media twists everything around, everything that's good is bad and everything that's bad is good. Of course, they're going to bash anything that's a good thing, but there's just tricks to everything right now. So always listen to your intuition on everything, you guys, always. But I just thought I'd do a quick reading real quick on what does it mean? Like, God, could you please, the God of love and compassion who loves mankind, has compassion for them, has empathy for them, really wants to see us grow, succeed, and flourish, and be happy, and be silly, and be joyful. That God. Could you please tell us the truth about what's going on with this whole drive to be a state national, please? Okay, and it probably depends also. Since it is still kind of law, you have to be also careful that people are not mixing truths with lies. That's another trick. So there's just so much to it. So just always listen to your gut every step of the way. Stay connected to God within you. So, and that means being very present in the moment, paying attention to any kind of intuitive nudges you get about something. If somebody starts to talk about something, you're like, I don't know about that part. Like, pay attention to that. Maybe jot it down. Your intuition is spot on. Don't doubt it. Always trust your gut instinct and learn to rely on it. You will become a master of holding a higher vibration and hearing clear divine guidance. Thank you. Yeah, always listen to that when it comes to this. And maybe some of you will do well, studying that and, diving into that. And some of you, it's just not for you. And I saw a document that said that the mark of the beast is to stay in the system, right? And probably Alexandra basically did an extensive study on this, and she found the mark of the beast to be basically who our God is, whether your God is fear or love, basically, and do your actions show that? So, yeah, everybody thinks something different about that, I'm sure. This was embraced or accepted with little to no resistance. That's true. It may have been deliberate, planned, collaborated, and there was full cooperation. So see, it could be a trick. It could be a trick, not by everybody, because I feel, there are a lot of people like teaching this and whatnot, but yeah, yeah, everybody's, well, I want my freedom. They're scared about everything going on right now. So they're running to whatever will make them feel safe. And being a state national might make them feel safe. This will not happen, conclude, or resolve for many years. Okay. Helpful information, please. Only helpful information, please, right now. This involves divine guidance, timing, and the will of the divine. It is aligned with its purpose, and good will come of it. This too shall pass, and there will be peace of mind and celebration. All right. Someone is sending you cryptic messages you might be missing. Look harder for these messages and try to decode them. So I feel like that's also alluding to us taking a look at what every word means that you are signing a document for. Like, what does it mean when it says that? What is a state national? What does the word state mean? What does the word national mean? We're assuming a lot in our society today, and we really need to take a good look at what everything means now, because, the Latin root, what's the Latin root of that word? Okay, so this situation involves good people with good intentions working behind the scenes to bring relief for humanity, but both their success and a bright future are ensured. We got this. So whatever this is, it's like something that's someone's plan has been stopped and they're switching tactics to still try to achieve their goal. They will not quit anytime soon. If allowed to continue, they must themselves be stopped. Okay. Someone has a guilty conscience and needs to make right by you. Let them come to you because they know that they're in the wrong. This involves copying, cloning, duplicating, reproducing, replicating, or something going exponentially. Okay, so let's just see here. Is it for our best interest? Those that are currently considering themselves citizens of the United States. Is it a good idea for them to become state nationals if they want their freedom? I just felt a no. God, the love of compassion and kindness and joy. Is it in our best interest to go through the common law route and become a state national in order for us to be free? In order for us to be free. That time I got a yes. So I asked that different the second time, didn't I? Now this all looks like yeses. Something that's divinely guided. Something you should do without delay. There are illusions in it. Being grounded in mature wish fulfillment and a brand new beginning. Yeah, separating yourself from the pack. And yes, it's beneficial. And yes, it will even out. So maybe there was even some trickery to that. You know, like maybe there was you know, this is the Great Awakening. So maybe this was supposed to happen in order to peg some people. You know, maybe this was supposed, yes. Thank you. So maybe this was the original plan for these guys to actually like put a mark on themselves. So that the other side would know to go after those people because they're freedom fighters kind of thing. Is this right? Yeah. All right. So, but the plan has been stopped? Yes. So it is safe? Yes. There's nothing to fear. This is only an illusion to assist in the awakening of humanity. So people will find it ridiculous enough to question what's going on and desire a change. Non-government. Are we actually going to go into a time of common law? Are we going into a time of common law? I actually get no law. Heal your wounds, use affirmations and visualization and bring yourself to the highest timeline possible. Positivity is important, is required. This involves or will involve exuberance, excitement, delight, and relief. It will cause great joy and satisfaction. You're about to be dancing in the streets, celebrating. Don't worry, the tables are turning and everything's working out. All that seems right and unjust will be made right, so just hang tight. There was dangerous artificial intelligence involved in this that didn't have our best interest at heart. Interesting. But there will be unexpected, shocking news to be revealed soon. So, all right. Can we just get some guidance around this, please, God? Which perspective or option feels good or gives you relief? Choose that one. Well, there you go. If it makes you feel better to do it, then do it. Laugh at it all. Humor is the best medicine and your greatest weapon against negativity. What would you advise your best friend to do in your shoes? Do that. So maybe just reflect on that for a moment. It'd be best to ask others what they want as well and strive to collaborate. This may include a pet, partnership, child, group, or work. Someone else has an opinion in this that should be considered. Okay. We're all just a work in progress, so cut yourself slack. Self-love is the nucleus of all that is good. So just keep loving yourself through it, because if you don't give yourself a hard time, if it's tough to figure it out, or if you feel like, gosh, you know, I don't want to get duped and I can't trust my intuition and all that kind of stuff, like you're handling it better than you think. So just do your very best. All we can ever do is just do our best. It's time to overcome your fear of death. It stands in the way of you living your best life. There's nothing to lose but your ego. So be fearless. And we are sovereign beings, whatever, no matter what they call us. Oh, we wish you could see you like we see you. You're breathtaking from here. Oh, you're getting squeezed out of your comfort zone to spread your wings and fly. Throw your inhibitions out the window and go. You need to remove that toxic group or situation or person from your life if you want things to change. Don't be afraid to rely on others in a time of need. Feel good. People feel good when they give, so let them do that. In doing so, you encourage humanity to care. So, so is this currently, could this currently be a trap that the dark side's going to take advantage of? Could this currently be a trap that the dark side's going to try and take advantage of? Yes. Will they succeed at doing that? No. But they're going to try. It's going to balance out. I just saw the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Lord, we're in some crazy times, aren't we? Yeah, there's gonna be healing involved in the situation. It's whatever this is, just keep following your heart and your intuition, do what you feel drawn to do what brings you that relief and helps you to, to rest. And it does feel like okay. Yeah, it does feel like it's just leading to a passionate new start. So just be in your power. Wow. Be in your power. Your dreams are coming true. These keep coming up. Regret and heartbreak regarding the deep state. So, but in lots of transformation happening too. Yeah, things healing. Breaking up with the deep state, breaking off away from the deep state for healing. And then I just wondered, well, so are we actually going to be, are we going to a positive place in this timeline? And I got a yes. I looked down at the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords is a yes, and then celebration and loving yourself and love for others, like outpouring from you loving yourself. Okay. Victory and celebration for having the courage. So those, I guess those who are courageous enough to do it and to navigate it with their intuition like that. Okay, so those who have the courage to actually go forward with being a state national, even though there's some kind of are there going to be some kind of a target, right? Yeah. So those who are willing to be a target and to become a state national, will they come out of it unscathed? Yes. Will they even be rewarded for their courage? Yes. Will they be acknowledged for their courage? Yes. Does God have an opinion in the matter? God, do you have an opinion in the matter? Does it matter to you what your children do, whether they become a state national or not? No. Is sovereignty to you is just being present in the moment? Am I right? Yeah, of course. If you can enlighten, okay, so it's freedom within the 3D is what they're saying. It's still 3D, but it's freedom within the 3D. So God wants your ultimate freedom to be within the sovereignty of your beingness. So he would rather that you become sovereign in the way that you do not abide by the rules of the land that the bad people set forth, but that you abide by the rules of your heart and that you act accordingly based on your own self-proclaimed sovereignty, due to enlightenment of you realizing and knowing who you truly are. So there. So yeah, there you go. I guess if you're willing to put yourself, yeah, I think I've said it all. So that was interesting. So, okay. Are the state nationals going to be protected for their courage? Are the state nationals going to be protected for their courage? Huh, interesting. I got a no. Let's pull a card here. An epiphany in a past life. Going forward with integrity. Lots of different conflicting messages on the devil, but then healing. Confusion, conflict, and a lot of like just struggle with the devil. Or it could be struggle with insecurity, but it's going to heal. Yeah, it's going to heal. Okay. Oh, will the state nationals be divinely protected? Yes. Okay. You got to ask the right questions. You know? Okay. So, yeah, will the state nationals ultimately be divinely guided and protected for their courage? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Gosh. You really do. There really is a thing to these words. Even when talking to spirit, you have to phrase it right. You've got to get it right when you're asking your question, or you could, go down the wrong path. Always remember that too. Like whatever you're asking, make sure you're asking the right questions. Okay. So ultimately we're going to be free. This is a card about freedom and having plenty of money and being able to be successful and traveling around the world, having a good old time. So, if you've got the courage and you feel like taking a stand, you'll have success ultimately. Just what should we do? Well, yeah, when it comes to like things like all the details, the devil's in the isn't there a saying the devil is in the details? That's so true. Because if you slip up at all when you're talking, like even to the police and stuff, if you say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing or don't do the right thing or whatever it is, they can easily trick you and manipulate you and suck you into the evil system. Okay, so it looks like, yeah. Okay, so I think what they're saying is just make the effort to go forward into a harmonious new life and fulfillment and your fulfillment. If you break free from the system and go forward independently, you will be given back to by the white hats or the military, or just you're going to be in your integrity. So take action out of that integrity if that's what you feel is the right thing, and if you feel is the loving thing, and you will be celebrating ultimately. Are they going to have to deal with a lot of strife first? Hang on. Are they going to be like attacked and given a lot of flack? Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, of course. Are the state nationals going to are they going to be there's going to be a certain amount of discomfort allowed or done to the state nationals. Am I right? Yeah. But they will ultimately find their freedom, won't they? Yes, they will. Okay. So is there a better outcome for the state nationals than for the citizens, the people who remain citizens? Yes. I mean, generally speaking, for the major population, who is going to have more freedom and more rights in the future? A state national or a citizen? State national. Is there a lot of trickery going on for the people who are leading and teaching about state nationals? Yes. Are some of them of the dark side? Yes. Just like watching these videos, you don't know who to watch because it's a mix of truth and lies, or they could be teaching one thing or saying one thing that's really inspiring, but they're like directing black magic at you too. So just keep your eyes and ears open, you guys, and just listen to your gut, look at your cards, do what you can in everything, in every subject. Ask a series of questions like I just went through. If you get mixed messages, just keep clarifying, just keep pushing through. Okay. Any final messages, God? Yeah, it's time to overcome your fear of death. I mean, we're just coming to a time where we just have to be completely fearless and do the right thing. Period. That's it. Whatever we feel the right thing is, do that. Not what the easy thing is, not what the comfortable thing is, not just going with the flow because everybody else is doing it. You've done nothing wrong. You can do no wrong. It's like it's all just a free will choice, how you want to navigate this. Don't be swayed by other people. Follow your heart and it'll all fall into place, both for you and everyone else involved. Stay certain and stay positive. Okay. We're protecting you from black magic or negative energy being sent your way. So just wanted to let you know. Okay. So let's do a blessing right now to protect you guys and help you to be clear. Most, if not all, of what you're going through involves ascension and leveling up. You'll soon see why all this had to happen just the way that it did. So trust. No harm can come to you, not ultimately. Ask more questions to gain clarity about this instead of judging or assuming anything. So what you could even do, we're doing all that we can to comfort and encourage you through this time. You're very important to us. We love you. And we're all just a work in progress doing the best we can. Okay. When spirit urges it's time to take action, train yourself to pay attention to those nudges and act on them very quickly. What was I going to say? Okay, so I'm just going to do a blessing to help us to be clear. But maybe as you're learning materials and as you're learning things, pause every once in a while and use your tarot cards. Use your spirit cards if you have some of these, or your world truth cards. Where did those go? The world truth cards. Whatever you have handy. All along the way, be pulling cards on that. Is that true what they just said? Is that true with like every little tiny thing? Like they have even about ink, like using red ink or purple ink, or, instead of black or blue represents water. Black, obviously, that's negativity. So, I mean, at least generally speaking, so it's like red is saying that you're flesh and blood, that you really are a human being. You're not some vessel of water. You're living, breathing, So I like the idea of it. I like the idea of just even having like there's a system in place that is corrupt. So it's almost like there needs to be a balancing, there needs to be some other system so that the two can go, kind of balance out the scales. And then once the balance happens, boom, it can all get dropped and we can all just be free. And we can all just go to, by then we'll hopefully be like in the 5D. So we're probably going through a phase. Yeah, they're saying yes. We're probably going through a phase of common law for now, for a while, until we can basically come up with a whole new way of governing that is we're like everybody pitching in and is it going to be common law going forward? Like, is it going to be like permanently common law? I actually get to know. I don't know what it would be if it's not going to be common law, but it's like, yeah, I just got no law again, like no law again. But in the meantime, though, I just imagine the justice card has those scales that need balancing, right? So this side of the scale has been like leading for a long time. So it's time that some weight come over here to just get it balanced. And when everything balances, that's when the leveling up happens. So we're basically just kind of waiting for that. We're enough of us need to, come over here and put some weight on it to bring this back up. So that they understand that they can't bully us anymore. That's basically it, just taking a stand. for doing the right thing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can see. Just, I feel like not even common law, but just peace. Just peace. People getting along and being respectful and kind to one another. I mean, when you're in the 5D, that's a natural thing. So is this going to be common law probably till 2030-ish? Yeah. And then then there's going to be no law after 2030? Yes. Interesting. Interesting. All right. So that might just mean also that the common law is going to be so heavy that this is just shot out to nothing. Like we destroy the corrupt legal system is what that feels like. Absolutely. Absolutely. I got the biggest yes. We're destroying it. Yeah, this situation involved a climb to the top. Someone trying to achieve great success pursuing materialistic goals, of course. It's not a good idea financially. Don't invest in this. This person or situation involved satanic Luciferian systems and beliefs and ideals with ill intent to harm humanity. Yeah, we know. But there is divine intervention and timing at play in this situation, so don't worry. Spirit and or the ETs are or will step in at the perfect time. Okay. This has come or will come to a happy ending. It's played itself out and is being resolved now. So it's like, yeah, that whole Luciferian system is going down. I get a yes again. There are a lot of people who were involved in it who got paid off to mislead people. They're going to be going through a lot of regret and judgment. They're going to really judge themselves. Oh, I just saw a lot of people committing suicide that did that. You know, if any of you guys are watching this, if any of you who were bought and paid to, save your own ass and your own family, and sacrificing everybody else, admit it, because that's the only way to gain back trust from anybody that you deceived. Just tell the truth. You don't have to go to extremes. People will trust you if you tell the truth. That you have a chance. You have a chance to tell the truth. But if you keep on denying it or lying about it, then yeah, that's not going to go well. So confess. Basically confess. Admit that you did it and apologize profusely and stop doing it. Repent. Just repent. And you will be forgiven, most likely. People are incredibly compassionate, kind, humane, and empathetic. At least those of us who are, I don't even know what to label us. Kind, compassionate, loving beings of God, of spirit. So, yeah, just confess, just admit it. And you could even explain what it is that you lied about so that you can correct the situation and you can make sure going forward that people aren't falling into that trap anymore. So confess and then tell the truth. So, okay. So, I guess that's it on what I wanted to talk about with that. I just know that it's a big subject right now and I just wanted to explore it thoroughly. So just, I guess, it's an inspiring thing to do. It's a courageous thing to do. You will ultimately be rewarded by the divine for doing it. It is going to help solidify your freedom. And however, watch what you're being taught or told and just feel into it with your gut as to whether that is true or right or fair or whatever. and feel into whether it's throwing black magic at you at the same time as it's seemingly doing something good for you. So just keep an eye out, and don't be a blabbermouth and tell too much personal stuff to people also, because there are a lot of spies trying to gather information. You know what I mean? So keep your mouth shut, and just, use your discernment. Okay. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you later. So I just realized I didn't do the blissing, or at least I don't think I did. Even if I did, I'm just going to do it again. I'm getting ready to do the Q&A this week. So that's why I look different. Okay. Oh, please, God. Thank you for so much for giving us the guidance and the clarity. Thank you for taking us out of any kind of a lack mentality, any kind of fear, helping us drop into our hearts, and helping us know what is true for us. Hamana te sashiki na hapempema Tete la an chinki pepama an se. Helakiti pihu poma mana ai. Halashishi na tai hai ike pen. Halapopo poma maha ana ike. I'm also putting protection around you guys. Whether you decide to you watch a video on YouTube about it, or any video on YouTube right now. I'm going to protect you guys from black magic in watching any of those videos, and also people's websites when you go through, like, researching information on all this as well, because sometimes there's like black magic codes in that stuff as well. So let me just protect you everywhere that you go, and just be very aware of the energy of the website and the video and whatever is involved and entailed. Okay. So just always protect yourself and feel into your heart space, feel into the energy you're getting off of it. If it feels like there's a time pressure and we better hurry, and oh my gosh, if it starts feeling like that, just stop yourself, get in your heart space. Okay. All right. What do you see now? Okay. Hepena tataishin saseke hepan. Hela homa ama ana taikela. Ha san se shikina papan. Hola opoma shina. Halaki in the te san se shina. And I'm neutralizing any black magic being directed at you guys, related to anything that you're trying to do to become a free person, to become a sovereign person. Just covering the whole blanket. No matter what somebody's trying, no matter what somebody's doing with their black magic, this is going to counteract it and completely neutralize the effect it will have on you. Okay. Shampape la hena he la hekin tate san se shiki la pupu ma na te ke na chicken na ai he he na at la pumama on chichi na he ke he la he san se shiki titi na taike. Hala ana ana teki poma on. Ha ana a chicken. Hala ha poma uno ai. Oh, okay. That felt really good. Okay, guys. Enjoy your little search for freedom. Go get them. All right, bye.